a trade that I took today. That was textbook. Alright, so how I do this is I'm using the session profile from yesterday and I'm mapping that out on my chart. I'm also mapping out the overnight session levels as well and the highs and lows from the previous day. And those are becoming my targets. So this is today's profile, so we can kind of ignore that, but you can see here yesterday I'm marking out the 3 bars surrounding the POC, putting that in a rectangle, extending that over on my chart, and this becomes my value area, fair value area, whatever other terminology that traders use. This is the area that I'm looking for price to enter, and this is the area that I'm looking to make my trades based off of. And typically this is something I'm looking for in the morning session, right? I'm not waiting all day for that. If price is above or below it, I'll look for a different setup. But price was close enough at open today. Let me go ahead and hide this. Price is close enough at open today that I felt good about price coming back down into the value area here from yesterday's session. So what I then look for is a close outside of the range, and then another 5-minute close immediately after that outside of the range to give me the confirmation that I need that buyers or sellers are present. Gives me confidence to enter a trade. So first things first, you can see, you say, well, wait a minute, what about this one? Yep, this one was a completed setup. Step 1 complete. For the close outside of the range, and then step 2 also completed right here. So this could have been a trade entry. I didn't enter on this one because I felt the market was bearish, especially because the overnight session, you can see, was all the way up here. Overnight POC was all the way up here, and as we got closer to open, price started moving back down into this range. So I wanted to wait and see a little bit longer what happened. But you could have entered there. It would have been a losing trade. It would have got stopped out right here on this candle, from 678.97 to 678. So 50-cent drop probably wouldn't have hurt too bad. If you entered a call here, you wouldn't have lost too much. Which is exactly how the system's designed to work. Alright, so then it's a waiting game, right? Just chopping. We get a few pull outs of the range, wicks out. Wick out, which to me is saying sellers are stepping in right here still, right? They're stepping in, they're defending this area, which is great. And then finally we get step 1. Right here, close. And then we get step 2, which actually step 2 takes out one of my take profit areas. So step 2 actually is a hold below area on 5-minute. This works on futures as well. I trade prop account on futures, and it's the exact same setup, so that makes it kind of nice. I trade the MES right here. Alright, so then I enter a 676 put at the close of this candle. I think I got in for 86 was my average cost, 86 per share, or per contract, sorry. And then yesterday's low becomes my target area, my take profit area. And you can see it gets there within 15 minutes of the trade. I mean, it almost gets there right there. So then I move my stop down to here, right? And I got out on this candle is where I got out because price kept going. I just kept moving. I just kept trailing, kept moving my stop, and finally got stopped out for more than 2x trade. And actually right now, gosh, it's probably worth way more than 2x. Yeah, right now that contract's worth 220, 230. So I definitely got out early. That's okay. I'm not upset about it right now. Price is trying to decide what it wants to do with yesterday's low. If this doesn't hold, right, which it looks like it's maybe going to chop around here. I think the next level was like 669. Let me turn this back on. I didn't even map this out because, who expects a $10 drop during the day? I mean, they happen, right? But just not regular. So, geez, gotta scroll way back. So, where's price at right now? Price right now, sitting right here. So it's right around this area right here, which is back to November 25th. If that doesn't hold where we're at right now, 669, 669-ish area would be the next target. So another $5 drop could possibly be on the table, but I'm done for the day. Just wanted to show this trade, and if you enjoy this, we've actually been crushing it this week with trades. Just yesterday, caught this trade down back into the value area. On Monday, caught this trade back into the value area. Just it's working out really well. So follow, like, subscribe if you want to see this content. I put out the morning levels each morning before the market opens, and it's been working out. So I appreciate everyone checking this out, and wish everyone happy trading.